Get ready to hear the truth about America. A news show that isn't allergic to the facts. The Bold Conservative. Now, here's your host, James Ledbetter.
Welcome to the Bold Conservative Show. Today we're going to be talking about what's going to happen if the Democrats regain their power. Number one, you already know that if they regain power, they're going to destroy America as we know it. They're already trying, and they don't even have the power yet. So here's the thing. Badges? They say they don't need no stinking badges. Defunding the police is all the rage. They're pushing this, folks. They're pushing to defund the police. All of these criminals want the police defunded so that they can carry on raping, murdering, stealing, robbing, burning things down. Without the police, that's what's going to happen. And if they're pushing that when they don't have the power, imagine what they're going to do when they do have the power. So we need to think about that as this happens. Okay, November is coming, folks. You need to pay attention. The left is desperate. You already know they are. The lockdowns, Russiagate, the impeachment failed to rid them of Donald Trump. Hence, the rollout of their militia, Antifa, and BLM. With new uniforms and advanced tactics, and, of course, Black Lives Matter as propagandists. Using Antifa and BLM now is also a great practice for them. Call it wargaming for November. Think about this for a minute, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. You don't ever hear anything from BLM until the month before, or until it's election season. The summer of 2016, or 2016, that's when BLM rolled out and started burning things down and acting crazy. Fast forward, summer of 2020. Think about it. Here comes BLM again, calling everything racist, wanting to destroy everything. They threaten people, folks. So, because this is the thing. If the Democrats cannot steal the election fairly, they will burn this country to the ground. They've said as much. You've heard them say it. That's what BLM leaders are saying. If you don't give us what we want, we will burn this system down and create our own system. That's what they're saying. That's what they want to do. The charge of racism is both a weapon and a shield to the left. Leftist mayors and governors arrest barbers and Jews while they kneel to the mostly peaceful looters, arsonists, and race baiters. How can you be peacefully protesting at the same time you're burning things down, you're looting, you're stealing, you're shooting people? BLM, I've seen several videos where they just walk up and start shooting the driver of a random car. Think about that for a minute. You have the Democrats, you have the news media saying that these are peaceful protesters. No. In November, you have to put your foot down and say, no, we're not going to have this. We're not going to have this, and we don't care how many times you call us racist because we don't agree with your evil ideology. And that's the only, they're trying to redefine the word racism to where it matches anything that Republicans say, anything that Republicans do, that's their definition of racist. We disagree with them. We disagree with their abortion. They call us racist. We disagree that only black lives matter. Black lives do matter because all lives matter. But when you say that, they call you racist. Anything you disagree with them with. So we have white women kneeling and apologizing in New York City, whites gleefully washing the feet of Black Lives Matter members, and pictures of little girls holding signs apologizing for their quote-unquote privilege. They are leaving nothing to chance. Amazon Prime has a banner on its Prime TV streaming service which reads, Black Lives Matter. Amazon stands in solidarity with the black community. Okay. We all stand with the peaceful protesters. We do not stand with the rioters, the murderers, the rapists, the killers, the robbers, the looters, the arsonists. We do not stand with them. That is evil. Now, Jonathan Turley, you know him. He's a law scholar. Literally said that the First Amendment is not absolute. The First Amendment says we have the right to peacefully protest. The First Amendment does not give you the right to burn, to pillage, to rob, to steal, to loot, to burn down anything, to throw things at the cops. And that's what they're doing. So Amazon's punctuation, by saying that, gives them deniability. It is not Black Lives Matter. It is Black Lives Matter. They center it as if it were the organization, but they stand with the black community, not BLM. Very clever, I have to say. Are they not? So when they say that they, the way they worded it, let me explain this, okay? They worded it, Black Lives Matter. Lives and matter are in lowercase, which means they're not just talking about the organization. That's grammar. That's just saying they're making a statement. And then they say they stand with the black community. 90% of the country stands with the black community. 90% of Americans believe that Black Lives Matter. But when you're talking about the organization, that's where things change, because the organization wants to destroy this country. Not all black people, not all BLM members. I've actually seen videos where they're defending the police. So not all Black Lives Matter members are against the police. But the majority of the movement is against the police, and they hate America. They're taking down all these statues. In retrospect, do you remember when Barack Obama descended from the heavens to grace America with his presence? The left, Democrats, media, bureaucracy, celebrities, and academia truly believe that they had won the right to fundamentally transform and to fundamentally transform the nation in their image. They were absolutely shocked when a businessman and TV personality squelched their dreams by winning the presidency in 2016. And he took away their heir, Hillary Clinton. He beat the pants off of her. No one apparently was more flabbergasted Then she herself, she still's crying about it. She still says that Trump cheated. She did not accept the election, and neither did most of the Democrats. That's why they've been going after Trump. So, to make a long story short, remember this. If the Democrats win in November, this country is finished. What you understand about America now will not be the case if they gain power. Look what they're doing, and they don't even have power to do these things, but they're doing it anyway. They're taking down these statues. I mean, they're only ensuring that President Trump wins, which is fine with me. But the thing is you have to get out and vote. This is a very urgent election. And the election after this, whoever precedes Donald Trump, you have to make sure that the Democrats do not regain power ever again. You have to get out and vote, folks. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I thank you all for listening. I pray that each and every one of you have a blessed and wonderful day.